Darius Jackson, as we speak now, is begging Keke Palmer to tamper justice with Mercy amid court claims and, of course, court proceedings that will be hit him anytime soon. Remember that the two were dragging each other on social media after Keke Palmer brought out visuals about Jackson apparently going physical at her. Now, earlier also, Keke Palmer's mother, Sharon Jackson, came saying that she apparently won Darius Jackson about how physical he's been going at Keke Palmer. However, his elder brother, who happens to be Sharon Jackson, said that was a pathological liar. And of course, we all did see the banter that seemed to be trending on social media when these two apparently came after each other. Now, reports regathering indicate that Darius wants things settled amicably and not dragged to court. I don't know how things really of such nature has to be resolved and not dragged to court, because Darius said that he also had evidence about nothing like this happening. Meanwhile, Keke brought visuals, and we all thought, we did see the visuals that she brought, and of course, the evidences that was attached to this. Now, she's not just saying or just claiming anything. Now, she's going on to say that Darius apparently has gone physical at her, and she brought evidences about it. Now, she's also seeking a cease and desist warrant. Now, right now, that Jackson is claiming that none of this happened, and right now, again, he's also saying that he wants to resolve things amicably, not necessarily wanting to go back to court. It's giving another perspective about this conversation, means that indeed it is true, Darius Jackson could be found guilty in this kind of, atrocious case we're talking about. And I don't think Keke Palmer is willing to solve this thing amicably, because dude has caused her so much pain, from humiliation to embarrassment to torture to emotional blackmail and all. Just name it. Basically, Keke Palmer has been humiliated on social media for a very long time, embarrassed also by Darius Jackson. And now he's going behind closed doors to seek what? How? Hello. In as much as I am, I kind of thought like, things shouldn't be this way, because it really could have been solved behind closed doors. But Darius Jackson is giving me a different perspective, because his older brother, came out to also subtly jab Sharon Jackson in a tweet. Now, I'm going to get that tweet for you to see, so you all do see exactly why I feel this should not be solved amicably at home, that Keke should proceed. And I'm sure most of you will do agree that Keke should proceed with the court, because the court hearing is starting early. I think January or so. I'm not so sure, but I think it's starting early, 4th January. Yeah, that kind of within that particular region. So looks like Darius wants to be smart and just extricate himself from problem. How? How? Dude, if you're innocent, you will be proven innocent, right? Why go behind closed doors and just be begging? That shows that that's true. You really did what Keke was talking about. Now, Sharon Jackson, who happens to be the eldest brother of Darius Jackson, took a swipe when Keke Palmer had earlier brought out visuals and claiming that Darius had gone physical. Now, this one, he says the most disgusting, vile, abusive, manipulative person I have ever encountered in my entire life. Abuses almost everyone. You all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all. Wow, so damn sad. Now, this was a counter argument by Darius Jackson's older brother, that's Sharon Jackson, amid claims of he going physical at Keke Palmer. Now, he was certain that his younger brother has never in his entire life hit a woman before. This was Darius Jackson's older brother. So he apparently knows for sure that his brother never went physical at, Keke Palmer. Now, he went on to say that called me everywhere. Before, Keke Palmer's mother came out to also take a swipe at, Sharon Jackson. But we'll get you that video very shortly. But he went on to say, after Keke Palmer's mother had brought out that particular video, now he says, called me everywhere. I never once said that to Sharon. Not once in my life. I have never been abusive to any of the women I ever been involved with. I am not going to keep on with this circus. But Sharon, the world is about to hear your voice very soon. And the threat you made to my family. Be well, everyone. I know it's easy to get caught up in this, but make no mistake that all of this is very sad. Now, indeed, Sharon Jackson was very positive and points that his brother had nothing to do with, Keke Palmer. Now, how the heck, if you know you're innocent, do you go back begging? Like, This is giving me the Diddy vibe, like, the PDD vibe, like, like, dude wants to be smart, like PDD, just go settle everything. So nothing, he just doesn't get dragged to court. I think this is a very smart move anyway from Darius. But how sure is Keke? How sure are we that Keke is also not going to drag this from court and settle it and make it? Because of course Keke is a very strong woman, in as much as she's a bit loud sometimes. I feel she also has some kind of tendency of settling things or making things die off, so it doesn't really escalate into so much problem, because she's really going through so much. Lately, 2023 really hasn't been so fair to Keke Palmer, and honestly, I don't think Darius should settle this amicably. He has to be punished. Darius Jackson really has to be punished. There's so much glaring evidence already, and if you really want justice and you want this to be, a deterrent to other, people living in such domestic abusive, relationship, I think, girl, you have to do the right thing, not to solve this amicably. I'm sure your mother is not even going to allow this happen. Like, girl, push on, drag it to court. I am really supporting you. Like, you've got the full backing of all your fans, not just fans, people who really see you as a role model and also want you to be their mouthpiece in such relationship. Like, girl, just don't settle this like amicably. Darius is just wanting to do the the PDD Cassie way. Unfortunately, we all do know that he's broke. He virtually does not have anything, so he cannot offer you so much money. But he wants to sweet talk you, just get you in that kind of sweet baby. Girl, don't pay attention to him. Don't pursue on wanting to file justice. And of course, maybe the part where I disagree with you will be the fact that you're just restraining him from saying his biological child. That one, I think the court would have to decide on that. So on that score, I kind of not really agree with you. But for you to prove your to be the mouthpiece of people, especially ladies also living in such kind of relationship, I think this is the right thing to do. If Darius wants to settle this, well, he has to also prove his innocence in the courtroom. You've really suffered so much from Usher's embarrassment when he called you quote unquote more like an adult film star, because he literally called you, I don't know, but Darius Jackson really has not been fair to you. Like, you really get to, oh gosh, like, honestly, it's super sad. It's super sad. But anyways, guys, let's know what you think about this inside the comment section. Do you feel that Keke Palmer should apparently listen to Darius Jackson, settle this amicably, or he should drag this to court until justice is really served? But in as much as I'm so happy that, the court proceedings or the court hearing will be held anytime soon, I also feel bad for the little, the child involved here, because this child is actually going to grow to see all these things on social media, and he's really not going to read or, sound so well psychologically for him. Like, he's going to read all these things on social media. Like, it's really not fair. Well, let's know what you think about it inside the comment section. Oh, well, let's see.